What's up, YouTube? What's happening? What's up, twin? Happy Saturday. Yeah, so happy Saturday. And yeah, your boy is back in the car as usual. No, I'm joking. But it does seem like when I start off vlogs, I'm in the car. But it is what it is. So it's Saturday. Title of the vlog is just spend the day with me or whatever. Just see what we can get into. I got a couple of errands to run today, and whatever else happens, we just got to see how this vlog turns out. But I wanted to open up this vlog, check in with y'all, see what y'all doing, and see if y'all gonna hang with me today. So y'all trying to roll? You trying to roll today? Let me know. Y'all rolling? Y'all come with me? Let's go. Let's go then. I'm heading to you right now, and I'm not gonna be late. I'm telling you. Nah, I'm like 25 minutes away. So what that mean in black year? A black time. What's that in CB time? If I say I am 25 minutes away in CPT, you know what I mean? And for those who know, you know. If I say I'm 25 minutes away in CPT, what do that mean? Yeah, I'm about an hour away. Probably ain't even left the house, but as you can see, I have left the house. I'm in the car. I'm traveling right now, so I'm heading to you, so we can kick it today and see what kind of day we can have and what this day gonna turn out to be. So other than that, I'm good today. Your boy is fly. I am Balenci from head to toe. So, yeah, we about to see where this day takes us. You know, we gonna see what happens, see what it do. Yo, I was driving down the freeway, and I'm not gonna even lie, I was hitting it. Like, I mean, I was going a cool 80, 85, and it was an Amazon truck on the side of me, and it was the highway patrol, a bike highway patrol, like right on the corner right there. But it was another car in front of me that was hitting it faster than I was. If I was doing 80, 85, and it was a little ways ahead of me, I know for a fact that they was at least doing, I want to say 90. I want to say at least 90. I'm hitting 80, 85, and I was really staying between 80 and 85. So like occasionally I bounce up to 82, 83, and if I get a good little momentum, you know, listen to the music, then, you know, I get that 85 in there. But just in the nick of time, through my Balencis, it's power in these. I'm telling y'all, man, these some special Balencis. I looked ahead. I just so happened to look up, and I spotted him clear as day. And I seen that nigga like parked on the side of the freeway, and I was able to slow down to the speed of the Amazon truck. So that worked all the way out, and then this nigga jumps on his bike and starts flying towards the car that was ahead of me, which I was like, man, I feel like the VBSOV, Jesus saved the day, because I can't get another ticket. I got a ticket right now, y'all. I gotta go to court. I want to say I gotta go to court like next month or something like that, to be really honest, for a speeding ticket. So yeah, look at the freeway over there, man. That's what's going on at 11 a.m. in the morning. That's crazy. But just want to check in, start this vlog, and you know, let's see what we can get into for today. I'm on the freeway right now, but yeah, we about to see. I'm gonna give y'all a fit check later on, and then yeah. What else today is gonna get into, but like I said, I got a few errands I need to run, and I'm gonna take y'all with me. So I'll catch y'all in a second so I can drive. I don't want another ticket. The ticket I got right now, is it's a speeding ticket. And speeding tickets in California ain't no joke. These niggas be trying to hit your pockets. They be trying to get you for, pair some Balenci sometimes, you know what I mean? Just depending on how high the ticket was. Luckily, the ticket I got before was just like I think I was going 50 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, which was crazy as all get out because I looked up the area because the ticket said 50 in a 30-mile zone in a residential, and I could have swore on everything I love, I could have swore that I was in like a wide street. I don't know if the street widened or turned residential, but I remember seeing like buildings on the street. I mean, it was apartments there, but like literally when I Googled where I got the ticket at, it looked like it was apartments and stuff. So I don't know what I was doing, y'all. So I don't know what that was. But anyway, I'm gonna fight the ticket anyway because like I really wasn't going all super wild, fast, and crazy. I was really going with the flow of traffic. You know what I mean? If that be the case, you should have pulled over 10 of us. If that be the doggone case, I was really flowing with how everybody else was driving. So, I'm about to see when I get to court and see what they talking about on that ticket, because, I don't know about all that. I ain't trying to get these niggas like $500, you know? So, see how we can do that. I'm gonna go to court and see if I could contest the ticket. If not, I'm gonna have to just probably take traffic school because I don't want it on my record. So we'll have to see about that. But anyways, you guys, if y'all driving out there, a lot of us got these nice cars. We ride in S classes and with V8 engines and V12s. And we riding around in Lambos, and the Urises and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So definitely for sure. Excuse me, there I go speeding. There I go speeding. Don't do that. Y'all heard this car pick up. Don't do that, y'all. That's how I got that ticket. I wasn't going that fast. I just tapped the pedal in the S class, man. This thing is ready to go where you want it to go. So, be careful out there. Those of us who got these cars that got speed on them, I know it's tempting because the power is available to you. And sometimes people be trying to test you on this road, but you just gotta ignore it because, like I just said the other day, you can't compete where you don't compare. So me trying to boss up in a S class with a V8 engine AMG line, you know what I mean? This thing got torque and horsepower, you know what I mean? Trying to race this against a Camry or a Kia, you know what I'm saying? What am I trying to prove? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing really to prove because, you know what I'm saying? That engine is like a 4-cylinder in them cars like that, you know what I mean? They may have a V6, you know what I mean? I don't know, but just be careful out there because it's holiday time and they looking to get in your pockets for sure. They trying to get you. So just be safe, y'all. Be safe in these malls, buying this stuff. You shopping, you know what I mean? Because it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. If you are, those of us buying, higher end, I don't care, whatever you buying. If it's a Christmas gift, if it's presents, if it's, I don't know, whatever you buying from the mall because it costs you, you spent your money on it. I'm saying if you go and get out your car and go somewhere else, or if you're gonna walk out, if you got more shopping to do and you just don't feel like carrying all those bags around, take your stuff. If you're taking your stuff back to your car, make sure your trunk is empty enough to be able to throw the bags in your trunk. Do not put that shit in your back seat. I'm letting you know that now. Don't put that in your back seat. They busting niggas' windows out. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't, because it's holiday time. They walking around looking through cars. I don't care if your windows is a whole tinted situation. My car is limo tinted the entire way around, but they don't care. And don't think that you're getting away by covering stuff up with a blanket or covering it up with your jacket, whatever. It's not gonna work. Thieves is crafty these days. They walk around with flashlights, flashing them into your tinted windows to see what you got in your back seat. So put your stuff in your trunk. You know what I mean? Clear your trunk out. I know some of us, you know, got these trunks that's just full of stuff. But clear your trunk out, y'all. If y'all shopping at the malls and stuff, you're buying all this stuff for your families and friends and whoever you buying gifts for yourself or shopping for yourself, put your stuff in your trunk. Do not have your stuff sitting on your back seat. That's just a sure way of just like giving your shit away to a thief. Niggas is desperate around this time of year. You know what I mean? They still got that stimmy flu. They got a long lasting stimmy flu because everybody was balling during the time when stimulus checks was running around. Everybody got that $1,200, that $1,400, or whatever else they gave you. You know what I mean? Everybody was walking around with the loans and all that kind of stuff. So they got a chance to feel that little taste of having a little bit of money. But how quickly you find out when you're not doubling and tripling that money, when you're not, you know, you don't got nothing that's going to keep that money going. That money can run out like that. I mean, that money can be gone in a matter of a year. And niggas was walking around with like 100 bands, you know what I mean? Like in the bank, you know what I'm saying? Whether it was legally or whether it was illegally. But here we are 5 years later, 6 years later, well, 5 years later, you know what I mean? 4 or 5 years later, however, whatever it is. And niggas ain't got nothing to show for it. They ain't got nothing to show for it. They went and spent all that money up on designer stuff and clothes and cars that been repo, been gone. You know what I mean? Cars been gone. You know what I mean? And they fixed it so to the point where with those loans and PPP and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? They fixed it where you can't buy no property with no PPP, and you barely could really buy cars because you really have to justify, you know, what you're spending that money on, you know. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So people still got that in their mind that, you know, they still want that stuff. They still want to put it on, and like I said, you know, that money being ran out. That's gone. So they desperate. So just protect yourselves. You know, protect yourselves, especially, you know, y'all know what it is. You know, that's why I keep a chopper underneath the seat, man. So, yeah. So, just be safe this holiday season. Really be safe. Drive safe. It's no need to be in a rush to get nowhere. It's better to get there than not get there. So be safe, drive safe. We got Christmas and New Year's popping off. Be responsible. Enjoy your family. Be there with your family. Don't put yourself in predicaments that could be potentially fatal to yourself. You know, always stay prayed up. That's the main thing. Always stay prayed up. My grandmother used to always tell me all the time, boy, you got to take the Lord along with you everywhere you go. You know what I mean? She wasn't lying. She wasn't lying, man. It's crazy out here. You really do got to be. He got to be that invisible passenger in the car with you, you know. And then, like she used to always tell me when I started driving all the time, and I was finally starting. I got a car and I was out there and I was driving, and my grandma used to always tell me all the time. She said, when you go out and I'm not with you, she said, I always pray for 3 things. She said, I pray that God places an angel at the front of the car and at the back of the car, and I pray that He Himself sits in the car with you. She ain't never prayed nothing else. She prayed that, man, and I appreciate that. So rest in peace to my granny. She's been gone for quite some time now, but you know, the older you get, the more you hear what they used to say. Because when you're young and you ripping and running and doing your thing, you don't really listen to what they saying to you, but they really spit some truths, some life truths to you. And so, you know, I just appreciate her for, you know, those words of wisdom. You know, my grandmother was definitely my wisdom tree. And I think that's I know that's why I am the way that I am today. And I so appreciate everything that she instilled in me. She taught me, you know what I mean? And just every lesson. So those of y'all who still have your parents around, your granny, appreciate them while they're here. I'm telling you, appreciate them while you're here. Sit up under them as much as you can, especially your grandparents. That's such wisdoms for life. And like I said, my grandmother was my wisdom tree, and I'm still eating from it. I'm telling you, still eating from those wisdoms. So if you still got granny here, love on her. Sit with her. Go visit her. Go sit with her, talk with her about anything. Just start asking random stuff. Just ask granny about way back in the day. Or pawpaw. If you got pawpaw still around, granddaddy still around, you know what I mean? I had my granddaddy for a long time. My granddaddy lived to be 98 years old and was still in his right mind. My granddaddy was in his right mind, y'all. So I got a chance to sit up under him as well, too. So I was very blessed and fortunate to have my grandparents, really, have my grandparents alive, and I would know them, because a lot of people are not blessed and fortunate enough to have known their grandparents, especially at that age. My mom was the baby of the 7 children. So my grandparents had her late. So my grandparents were much older. So to a lot of y'all grandparents are sitting in their 60s and 70s. So my grandparent, when I was 25, my granddad was 98. So, I was 25 years old when my grandfather passed away. So he was 98 years old. But I made it a thing to sit with my granddad, and talk to my granddad, and, just ask questions, just things that I wanted to know, you know what I mean? Things that I thought, that I just thought to ask him off the cusp, just talking, just shooting shit with him, And my granddad was born in 1909 in Louisiana. You already know what the South was back then, so that should tell you right there how he grew up. But that man moved his family because he didn't want his kids to grow up in that type of South. He packed up and sold the farm, and him and my grandmother moved to California. So my mom's side is transplants from Louisiana. My dad's side, they're from the Carolinas, but early years, they moved from the Carolinas and migrated to New York. So my dad was born in New York, and my grandmother raised all my dad, my uncle, and my aunt. They were raised in New York all their lives, born and raised in New York. My dad was born in Brooklyn. My aunt was born in Long Island. So was my uncle. He was born in Long Island as well too, because at that time my grandmother and her then husband, which is my aunt and uncle's dad, he owned restaurants back in the day between Staten Island, Long Island, and he had a supper club in Brooklyn back in the day, and it was a dope situation. I've seen pictures and all that kind of stuff. It was a thing back in the day. It was like how we be looking at the clubs now. He had many people roll through that supper club and perform and all that kind of stuff. So I got some good history, in me, saying that our history, that's a part of my family. But like I said, I was able to talk about those things with my grandmother and sit with her and just kind of hear all what was going on back in those days. So, but yeah, so that's a little bit on me. I mean, like, just kind of my history. I lived in New York for a while too, until my grandmother decided to move back to California because my mom's mom was getting ill, and she just wanted to be, me to be close to her. She wanted to see her grandson. I was really the last one at the time until my aunt finally got pregnant. My mom got pregnant, and I was kind of that break between, like, what I'm trying to say is that there was a 13-year gap with no grandchildren being born. There were great-grandchildren being born, but there was no grandchildren being born. Y'all following me? So there was no grandchildren being born. So it's a 13-year gap between me and my cousin Devon. So me and Devon are 13 years apart. And then 13 years with no grandchildren. Then finally my mom pops up and she gets pregnant. So here I come, I'm born. So my grandmother really took to me. My mom's mom really took to me, and she she, you know, I was taken back to New York at a very, very young age. I think my mom and my dad decided to move to New York for a little bit, and I don't know what the camera doing, y'all. I don't know if it's, you know, I don't know, but they decided to move back to New York for a little bit because that's where my dad felt like he wanted to raise me, was in New York. So we lived in New York for a little while, but then my grandmother, you know, she was her health was starting to change, and so my mom was like, we got to get back to California. So we moved back to Cali with my mom and grandmother, because my grandma was like, I'm not gonna be without my grandson either. So yeah, so she packed up her whole life from New York and we moved to California. So that's how we ended up there. So that's a little bit on me, guys. Just as you get to know me in these vlogs or whatever like that. But yeah, you know, that was my little chop up right there. So I'm I want to say that my phone is getting a little high, y'all. So let me let it cool down, and I'll check back in with y'all in just a little bit. All right. Back, y'all. Y'all see the fit. But y'all can't guess where I'm at. Yo, I'm back. Y'all, so I was in Valencia, picked up some stuff that I'm probably later on unboxing this video. I'm doing another unboxing just to show you my recent pickups. Yo, I have never, well, no, I can't say never, but I didn't think that, I forgot what I had. Well, I didn't forget what I ordered. Let me stop saying that. Let me tell you what I did. I came to pick up 2 things that I purchased, but while I was in there, I purchased 3 more things. So because of the cost and what I spent on the amount that I spent, they had mall security take me out with all my bags. I wish I could have got that vlog. I don't have nobody to hold the camera, so it's just me. But you know, that made your boy feel like the celebrity he is, man. I mean, I felt all extra famous. People was looking at me and trying to figure out who I was, because I got all this security walking with all these Balenciaga bags. But yo, that would have been a dope little scene for the vlog. Let you know your boy does this. I'm true to this. Your boy does this. I'm telling y'all, I do this. So yeah, I'm back in the mall. I got to get my sunglasses repaired. I accidentally kind of sat on them, so I bent the frame a little bit. So I'm gonna have to get the frame repaired today. So that's what I'm on my way to right now. So I'm just walking through the mall. But I just had to like share that with y'all, because that was dope. That was dope. That was definitely dope. So yeah, man. Stay tuned. See what else we can get into.
We stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming.
Barbarian, you idiots! I'm their chieftain! You Gaza!
Just leaving the movies. Now we walking around. It's nice out here. So, yeah. I don't have nothing to say because I'm tired. So I'll catch y'all later.